Hello guys and welcome to another video. So today I'm just going to be running through with you my setup for my reading journal and my life journal for the year 2021, and then later on in the video I will be setting up my January reading spreads for you guys. So grab some snacks or a hot drink and let's get into the video. So this is my life journal for 2021, so I'm going to be including some spreads in there of stuff that I get up to during the year and just things that I am loving at the time and stuff like that. So I got this journal from Notebook Therapy and I will be linking everything that I use down below. If you haven't already seen my stationery haul, I talked more in detail about all of the stuff I'll be using today, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it above. So when you open up my journal, you see this lovely dusty rose page which says belongs to Katerina, which is my name. So I stuck in a couple of flowers from Redbubble and then I printed out this kind of mini me which I designed on Pick Crew. And then when you turn over, here is my 2021 kind of title page. So I just put some washi tape down the side and I stuck in a little sticker I got from Notebook Therapy. And then I wrote this bubble writing, and then underneath it says life journal. And then this part I took inspiration from Journal with Chloe and I wrote date started and date finished. And then the next page is a spread which is 2021 goals. So in this spread I'm going to be kind of surrounding this title with all of my goals and aspirations for 2021. So I might write something like move out or kind of post weekly videos or something like that. Any goals that I've got for the year I will put here and then I might add to them. So yeah, I added these kind of washies underneath as well and I think it looks really cute. So the last spread in this journal that I have done is 2021 in photos. So I did a basically identical spread in my previous bullet journal for last year and I loved it so much that I decided to carry it on. This spread was inspired by Amanda Rach Lee. So a few of you might know of her if you like journaling videos. She's very popular. And yeah, it's just, I found such a lovely way to kind of capture all of your memories each month in the year. It's just so nice to look back on. And then of course on this page I have the rest of the months. So yeah, that is all that I've done for my life journal so far. I think this page I'm going to use for kind of a reflection at the end of the year or something like that, that kind of goes with the photo theme. And the reason that I've left this theme pretty minimalistic is because there are going to be a bunch of photos there, so they are going to kind of speak for themselves. So yeah, and then on this page I will be doing a January title page which will allow me to like see what month I did each spread in, and then I will go from there. So yeah, that is my life journal. Let's move on to my reading journal. So yesterday I decided to stick all of these stickers on the front because this journal's a little bit more plain. Again, this journal is from Notebook Therapy and I really love it. It is a blackout journal, so you'll see as I do the spreads what pens I use and stuff on the black paper. All of these stickers are from Redbubble. I have Coraline here because I love the book and the movie. I've got this sticker that says read more books, of course. I love the pink and the red. And then I've got this sticker that says one more chapter with a cup of tea or coffee on the top. Of course I've got a couple of tea bags because I cannot do a reading vlog apparently without drinking some tea. Then I have three little ghosts because I think they're super cute, and one of my favourite series is the Mediator series by Meg Cabot and that has ghosts in it, so I thought it kind of went with the sort of books that I like to read. And then I just put some blue flowers as decoration to fill the gaps, and I really like how this turned out actually. I was really worried because the stickers were so big that I wouldn't be able to kind of make the most out of this space, but I think I did quite well considering it was my first shot at it. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. So again, when you open this journal, you see the first page where it says belongs to Katerina. You can't really see the writing, it's quite like faded. In person it's a bit more obvious what it says. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is called the Midnight Edition Suki bullet journal. And then I've got another little Pick Crew picture of myself that I made, and this is like the kind of Ghibli edition, so if you type in Ghibli to Pick Crew you will get this kind of option to create your own Ghibli character, which I thought was so cute. And then on the next page I have again a title page, very similar to what I did in my other journal, with date started and date finished. I got these kind of sticky notes from Etsy, which I will link down below, and I thought having like this kind of blue sparkly theme would look really lovely on the black paper, and I'm so glad I did this. Then on the next page you have my reading goals of 2021. So this year I have so far read 35 books, but obviously the move has gotten in the way of me reading, so we'll see what I can do next year, but I've given myself the quite ambitious goal of 50 books. I'll be just happy if I read probably 30 books, but I've just allowed myself the kind of space to put in up to 50 books, which I'm really happy about. I'm really happy how this turned out. So I printed out this kind of dotted paper, and I will link the website down below. You basically just download this kind of dotted pattern. You can print it straight from the website, or you have to just click download and then print it as it is. And I just thought that it would be really handy to put in my black bullet journal in case I wanted to like colour in certain things. So I will definitely link this down below. I'd really recommend it if you've got a black bullet journal, or if you've got a lined notebook. It would be really handy to have if you wanted to use the kind of grid but you don't have a notebook that has it. The reason I kind of put the white paper on this spread was because I want to kind of fill in every square once I've completed a book. I kind of love to colour it in with highlighters, so yeah, I wanted to carry that on, and I think it looks really effective, to be honest. And then I kind of just did a border of washi tape, so I really love this spread. Then the next spread is Books Read 2021. So again, I did this in my old reading journal, and what I did was print out each book cover about this size, and once I finished a book I would stick it in and write down the stars underneath of how many stars I gave the book. I might even write the date as well of like when I started and finished, depending on like how much room I've got. We'll just have to see when I read my first book what I want to do. And this is 12 books per page, so I've done I think 4 spreads identical to this one, and as I complete each page I will then do those boxes again depending on how many books I get round to this year. The next spread is some booktube video ideas. I just got some paper that we got from a delivery earlier this month, and stuck that in there. I kind of just like ripped it up, and then I got this sticker from Etsy. I thought this was a really cute vibe for a spread, and I'll definitely be doing more spreads with this kind of aesthetic as the year goes on. So the idea with this spread is just to do a little kind of brainstorm, so I can just write down ideas when they come to me. So yeah, I kind of prefer this kind of visually to writing down notes in my phone or on my laptop. I think it's really nice to have all the ideas in my reading journal as well. So yeah, I will be filling that out shortly. So this next spread I'm just obsessed with. I think it looks so effective and really neat, if I do say so myself. So yeah, on this side we have most anticipated. So basically these are books that are coming out in 2021, so I'm going to be writing the name of the book and the author, and then the date it comes out on this column. This spread is definitely going to inspire me to try and keep on top of new releases. This will just allow me to like kind of track the ones that I'm interested in before I forget them. And then on this side of the spread I have a wish list. So this spread is for books that I really want to read in 2021, so either to buy myself or to get gifted. And I really wanted to keep a track, not on Goodreads, because I don't really like Goodreads. I don't find it very user friendly. So yeah, I wanted to have like everything in a journal so that I can just like see it easily, and it's like obviously curated to my kind of wants and needs. So this is split into a book column, so I write the titles of the books, and then if there's a specific edition that I want, I will write the edition here. So I'm really happy with this spread. I think it's going to make things a lot easier for me keeping track of the books that I want to read next year. So the last yearly spread that I've got is my 2021 favourites. This might be a spread for just like one book that was like a real standout, or I could put maybe up to like 5 on here. I'll just see how much space I've got. But yeah, I just love to be able to look back at this and see which were my favourite books of the year. I thought I would just make it quite simple and put some washi in the corners so that I can like make the most of the page. So now we are on to my January spreads, which I'm going to fill out now for you guys. I have already kind of penciled in my calendar spread, and I've also already filled out this for my books read spread. So I thought I would do that before filming because that took up a lot of time kind of figuring out where I wanted things. So I've got all of my supplies here, and I've got all of my pens as well for the black paper. So before I did any of these spreads, I did a little kind of mock-up, I think that's what you call it. I did a little plan of every spread that I kind of wanted to include in my journals, just so that I didn't miss anything out. So yeah, this was like a really good idea to do because it got me really excited to complete the spreads, but I knew that I could kind of relax and know that everything that I want is going to be there and not worry like every time I open another page what to do. So starting off with the first spread, I'm going to create a January title page and a calendar. This is the paper clip that came with my Moonflower journal, and I absolutely love it. It's so cute. So my idea for January is to create a moonlight kind of theme. So I've got this beautiful moon sticker from Redbubble. I've got some purple paper that I got in a package, which I think would go really nice on the background of a page. Then I've got these 2 washies, which I think go really well together. I might use other things, but those are kind of like the basis of what I'm going to be using. Okay, that doesn't look the best, but when I have finished, hopefully it will dry and look a bit better. And then I'm going to draw some constellations with the white and purple jelly pens. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I might add a few more constellations later, but I'm just going to move on to the next page in the spread now. So on this side of the spread, I'm going to be creating a calendar that's going to be tracking my reading and any like reading related events like readathons or live shows or stuff like that I have to look forward to during the month of January. So unfortunately the camera cut out while I was completing the spread, but I basically just finished up the calendar by doing little circles and putting the dates in each one. So this next spread is going to be for my TBR and my days read tracker. So on one page, I'm going to write down all the books that I want to read in the month of January. And on the other page, I have my days read tracker, which basically I fill out every day that I read. It is just such a nice way to look back and see which days and how often I read during that month. So my next spread is my books read spread, and on this page I'm just going to be noting down all of the books that I actually read this month and their star ratings, and maybe write a little bit about each book. So it's different from my TBR page. So my TBR page is the books that I want to read, whereas my books read spread are the books that I actually read that month. The last spread of the month is for my favourite book and my favourite quotes. So on my favourite book page, I write down what was my favourite book from the month of January and write a little bit about that book. And then on the page that it says favourite quotes, that's where I can note down all of my favourite quotes that I've found when I've been reading. So those are all my January 2021 reading spreads. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. It was really, really fun to get this creative, and I hope that I can do some journaling content in the future for you guys. If you made it this far in the video, leave a moon emoji. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!